Morning Flosstube, hope you're all well. My name is Darren, aka Dizzy Stitcher, and welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, thank you for watching. In my channel I go through cross stitching. It's mainly all full coverage, or near enough full coverage, so I hope you like. If you're returning to my channel, thank you very much. Thank you everyone who's subscribed as well over the last couple of weeks. It means a lot to me. I'm sorry if you can hear a noise, my cats are having a mad half hour. In today's video I'm going to do a Mania recap of what I've worked through the month of May. I know it's not over yet, there's still another day or so to go, but I only had 7 projects, so I've worked all of them twice, so I'll give you an update on what I've done. If I can do it right, what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to show photos of where I've progressed throughout the month of May to where I've got to now. So it's going to be kind of like a mini whip parade, if you like. First of all, a little life update. So I don't know if you can remember, a couple of weeks ago I said that I'd had some minor surgery on my back to remove some growths. Well, the results came back of those. One of the growths was fine, the other one had some bad cells in it, so I've had to have some more surgery on my back. So the hole originally only started off smallish, maybe about that big, and now it's like that big, but this time I've got stitches in it. So a little bit sore, but hey, it is what it is, so I just have to wait till later on. I think it's Friday when I go back to the doctors to get the stitches out and all the results. Hopefully they've got the bad cells out of there now, so shouldn't be anything else to worry about. So here's a picture of what that looked like last time. And here's what it looks like now. And now I'm not that sad, I'm not going to put pictures in of what my wounds look like, but what you are seeing are pictures of my cats. So the first one is Tiger. He's the cat that was a stray, turned up one day and never left. And the second photo is of the other 2 kittens that we got to keep him company, which is Kitty, which is the black and tan one, and Ginger, which is the ginger one. Right, so let's get into the whips. So no particular order. So the first one that I worked on was Chief Eagle Spirit. Now this is the DMC Kick, which is this one, stitched on 14 count white haed. Hopefully you should be seeing pictures of where I started from up until now. And this is where we got to on this one. So almost got a page finished, and a couple of little ninja stitches up here. So we've got to, so hopefully next time I can get this page finished and then start working on this part to finish his face off. So this one for the month of Mania, I managed to get in 1,510 stitches. So not bad going on that one. The next one I worked on was Tiger of the Heavens, which is this one. It seems to be a crowd favourite. So again, I'll insert pictures of where that was at the start of Mania up to now. Now this one's been stitched on 14 count navy haed, full cross. And this is where we're up to. So coming along nicely there. So hopefully not long now and I can start working back on him again and getting those in. Now that Mania's over, he'll probably go back into my 30 minutes a day project. So we can get that done. Now that one, Tiger of the Heavens, I managed to put in 1,932 stitches. So bearing in mind I only worked on these for 2 days at a time, so they've only had like 4 days work. The next one is the Egyptian Queen, which is this one. So again, I'll insert pictures of the progress of that one. And this is where I got to on that one. So hopefully next time when I work on this one, we can get this part finished, since last time I had the problem with the frog. So with this one, I managed to get in 1,150 stitches on this one. So the next one I worked on again was another DMC Kick. Oh, sorry, the Egyptian Queen again is on 14 count white haed. The next one then is the World of Water, which again is another DMC Kick, which is this one. So much blue on this one. Got bored of stitching it. So here's what that one started looking like. And this is where I got up to on that one. I started getting some little fishes in there. Still haven't attempted the French knots yet. We'll get that one done at some point. But yeah, so many different blues in this one. So there's about two blues in the sea, and then there's blues in the dolphins and whales. What's in there? So on this one, I got 1,348 stitches on that one. The next one I worked on was London, which is this one. That's the Thea gouverneur one. So this one is being stitched on 18 count black haed, 1/1 full cross. Oh, I forgot to mention the dolphin one is on 14 count light blue haed on there. So again, this is where the London one started. This is where we got to on that one. So I think I may work some more on this one today, see what else we can get done on that one. Now, for anybody who does stitch a stitch on black haed, I found a nice little trick that helps stitching on this one. So a couple of people have mentioned like putting a white pillowcase or a white towel or something behind it. But if, like me, you've done diamond painting before, you may have one of these, which is like a little light pad. So basically I just put that on my knee because I don't have a frame. So put that on my knee and then just put that over the top with on my Q-snap, and you can see the holes perfectly. Makes it a lot much easier. So much stitching done on that one. So on that one this time I managed to get 1,609 stitches altogether on that one. The next one is my Heaven and Earth design, which is artwork by Donna Gelsinger, which is the Mini Deer Creek, which is this one there. So this one's being stitched 2/110 stitch on 25 count easy guide. Now, because I've been off since Wednesday, I got some good progress put in on this one. So here's where this one started off. As you remember last time, I think I'd finished the page and I'm starting onto the next page. So I'll page in a bit. So this is where I've got to this time. So I've done all this. So not bad going. So this one again, I only had 2 days this time. So in total, this one has had 7,048 10 stitches put in it. Or if you want to work that out into full crosses, it's 3,524. So some good progress on that one. So with that one as well, as I say, because I want to do that for my brother for Christmas, I actually worked it out. So far I've got 58,928 stitches left to do on it. Now there's about 26 weeks left before I'd have to send it over to the UK. So that would mean I would need to do, on average, 2,267 stitches per week, or 324 stitches per day. So fingers crossed we can get that one done. And the last one that I've done is another Heaven and Earth design. This is the supersized Tiger Family in the Jungle, max colour one. Artwork by Jan Patrick Crancy, which is this one. And on this one at the moment I'm stitching on in this area. So this is the one that's 104 pages, so it's a long-term project. So again, I'll point pictures where this one started off at. Again, you'll have to excuse the park threads on here. I'll see if I can get them out of the way. But this is where we got to on this one. So as you can see, I finally got the page finished. So that was down to this one, and I've also almost given the toucan his full beak. He's just got a little bit left on here and a couple of stitches within it, but this is coming along quite nicely. So I'm enjoying that one. So on this one, I'm going to try and finish off the other page, which is around about here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start, instead of doing the diagonals, because you don't really see much progress on these, I'm going to start doing them page by page. So what I may do is maybe a bit similar to Jessie Marie, just like do this page, then come down and do this page, then do this page. So like on the diagonal with the pages. And that way you can get to see more progress. Can't wait to get a bit further down. You get to see some of the tigers and there's some butterflies and that around there as well. So that's that one. So that's all the projects I've got. So with all those stitching I've done, it works out that for the whole of Maynia I have done 17,256 stitches. If you work that out into full cross, because one of them is obviously 2/1/10, it works out I've done 13,732 full crosses. So not bad going for 1 month, I don't think. Still not received my material from the UK, so I'm still waiting on that one. It's only been a month and a half so far, so who knows. Maybe by the end of next month I'll get that. So can't wait for it to turn up though, so I can start some new projects. I think that's everything I've got to go through. So for like this week, I'm just gonna pick some projects and work on them. I say the Tiger of Heavens, I'm just gonna work on every day for like 30 minutes or so when I get in from work. I'm gonna do some more on London, I think today, possibly tomorrow as well. And then I'll just decide what takes my fancy throughout the week of what to work on. So like I say, I don't get much stitch time on a night time. So I generally get in from work around about 4:30, 5 o'clock time, get the animals sorted out, do half an hour stitching on one project, have my tea, dinner, depending where you're from, and then work maybe about another hour and a half, 2 hours on another project. So get some decent progress on some of them, but we'll see how we go on this week. So as always, thank you very much for watching. Any comments, please leave them down in the description box below. I do try to reply to everybody. You might know if I've read it because I generally give you a thumbs up on there as well, but 9 out of 10 I do reply. Again, you can always email me as well at Dizzy Stitcher, And if you'd like to follow my daily progress, you can do on Instagram, and that is at Dizzy Stitcher, so quite easy to find. Also as well, if you have any suggestions on anything else you would like to see on my channel, or whether you want me to see me do some diamond painting, stitch with maze, or different type of cross stitches, you know, like your samplers or anything like that, again, do let me know. I'll take it all on board and see what I can do. I have been thinking of trying to do a stitch with me, but trying to figure out how to get the camera, not the phone, should I say, to be above while I'm stitching. I haven't quite worked that one out yet. Maybe I might have to move this lamp behind me, put it behind me there and attach the phone onto that. I don't know yet, but I'm working on that one. But yeah, again, anything you want to like to see on there, just let me know, and I'll see what we can do. So thank you very much. We'll look forward to seeing you again next week. See you later, Flosstube. Bye bye.